Just no Trifecta won earlier.
He was, Vital was correct. It was a 3-1 victory for Trifecta over Ethan, and now
A lot of runbacks
Gonna
this
get this
tournament,
run back.
especially in this top 8. I mean, because Dr. Michael Bay got sent to losers by Ethan, and then he was double eliminated by Ethan.
unfortunate.
And now Trifecta might double eliminate Ethan too. Or Ethan has made the adaptations he needs. He's done a little bit of studying and research in the free time between the games, figured out how to do this duck hunt a little better.
Yeah, honestly, like this matchup could be a repeat of that first 3-1, but if it's been anything like we've been seeing in this top 4, we're going to get ourselves a hot set, and I cannot wait to see how Ethan has maybe adapted, like you were saying. So early on, a lot of pressure onto Trifecta, building these walls, and it seems like Duck Hunt is so weirdly suited to take down Steve.
He's definitely got weird options and tools, very unconventional. Not really sure what the game plan was. I couldn't watch the first set. I missed it. So I really do wonder what Trifecta managed to pull out, because on paper it doesn't seem like particularly good. Like, you can't even go over the wall. To see if you can just shield, where's the additional pressure, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious what Trifecta's going to do. I know the Clay Pigeon is probably pretty strong here.
Oh, Clay Pigeon totally gets rid of my card.
Oh, just beats it?
Yeah, it just beats it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, isn't it? And that's why it's why it's weirdly suited. Duck Hunt is to beat Steve. Beats out the back air. Like, from the angle that the can takes to go over a block, a wall 3 blocks high, to the Clay Pigeon that just takes out Minecart. So those are two massive things for Steve that are just negated by Duck Hunt.
Yeah, still gonna have to deal with these boxing tools. Again, as mentioned earlier, Duck Hunt really struggles. He didn't just like, what is that Nair supposed to do?
That Nair's awesome, by the way. That's like a
yeah.
front 4 Nair.
Little villager Nair. But it does like no damage, it does barely any knockback. It's not usually a killing Nair. Same with his forward air and back air. Like, Duck Hunt is not a high damage with his normals character, but Steve can. So scrapping with Steve is always really scary as Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I would, like, scrapping with Steve is just scary period, and we're seeing it right there as that wall comes down and that minecart goes through, and Ethan takes an early lead and looking to extend it with a little combo. 34%, not much, but definitely good enough to put the will and fear of Steve into Trifecta in this first game.
Yeah, I can even imagine. I believe Trifecta just hit him with a back air, and it didn't kill at 147. Like, that's poor guy struggling.
It wasn't even a question either. Like, that thing, that just wasn't going anywhere.
That's not killing for another like 50% if it's the sour hit anyway. Sweet spot I'm sure kills, but not the sour one. No. Interesting thing, by the way, looking at these player seeds. Check the seeds. We have seed 1 here in losers finals against seed 12. No one thought Trifecta was gonna make it this far.
No one did, but he is still here, and he has proven that he belongs by, first of all, beating Ethan in that first game, and now trying to get him to ask this first game as well. In this first game of this set, but has a little bit to say, but answers back with an anvil.
Dogs are weak to anvils, bro.
I
handle the anvils.
That is new information to me.
Yeah. Dogs are weak to anvils. Don't try that at home, though.
Yeah, please.
No myth busting. No myth busting. just trust me.
Just trust me, bro.
Just trust me.
Please.
Something I've really enjoyed about watching Ethan play a lot at this King Meet, I think his composure's been great.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think he's normally a pretty composed player, but he's just been stone cold this whole time. He's just been always ready. I think that's doing him a lot of favors.
And it's not easy. Like, obviously, Steve is seen as this villain character that no one likes to see win. And I can't act like I'm above everyone. I don't like this character either. But I can appreciate how hard Ethan has worked to be a better player. And we're seeing it. His performance at Summit, and now his performance here. Ethan has put in the work to be good with this character. And that's got to be appreciated. And we're seeing that here, and we saw it in Game 1, and we're seeing it continue in this Game 2 as he is simply steamrolling Trifecta at the moment.
Yeah, just keeping him in the corner. Trifecta with these good can plays is able to get out, but the damage is done. I mean, it's 100. Okay, well, now the damage is shrinking. The damage was done. Almost getting that can confirm, which definitely would have killed, but Trifecta's just keeping Ethan in the air. He cannot land.
And another weird bounce. Ooh, a little bit of a dip, looking like P+ Charizard getting back to the stage. And that met with that forward air. Got to go above the can. Can't get around it, but finally does and gets grabbed and thrown off stage. Is Trifecta finding his way, covering his own recovery with the can. I loved when I saw it in that first set, and it's still awesome to see in the second set. It still manages to get hit with that
just beat Can and the Gunman and Duck Hunt all at once. It is funny though. Ethan, you were not around for Brawl. How do you know how to glide, bro?
For real.
Where'd you learn that?
Nah,
Who taught you?
No, you learned that from a YouTube short. These kids.
Oh yeah.
Kids these days, I don't know where they learn half the things they do.
You gotta learn everything in short form content because you can learn it way faster that way.
Exactly.
Almost, yeah.
Hey, yo, Trifecta pushing this lead still has not really been touched on the second stock.
Kill it.
And, yup. Yeah, you missed that up smash. You're going to get hella punished. Hey, yo, right back at you, man.
Trifecta's advantage state, I think, is the most impressive thing, too, for me, just watching him so far. Because, like, everyone thinks that Duck Hunt is, like, you know, they're a zoner and they're a bad one. So, like,
they are a bad character.
Inherently, people makes that, it sounds very unexciting. But I think Trifecta's, like, follow-ups, right, off of play pigeon, off of can, off of his throws. Just playing very spatially aware of his own projectiles is really impressive.
Yeah, like actually knowing the character and what they can and cannot do. Haha, pun intended.
Yeah.
Yep, I know what I did there.
Can.
Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's an accident. That's just how nice with it I am. But now here is nice with it. Ethan is with that big combo, 56%, up to 63. Yep, bait with that minecart into the back air.
Down you go. I mean, this is really not that much of a lead. I mean, Steve could die. You know, Ethan could get knocked out to just one can confirmed. Like up air can up air or like throw can up air is killing. But Trifecta needs to set that up correctly. He has to find good positioning for that. And if Ethan is just running all over him with just gold tools, how do you find the space?
Yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta make the space. And Trifecta is unfortunately not making that space. Gets that can to connect. Now up above 100%, but got to get to that graphic table to get that diamond, and there it is. Try to mix it up with that clay pigeon, but getting bounced by that minecart. Now in a horrible off-space situation, and jumps out of shield into that back air.
He's gonna hold on.
Nope,
wow.
Didn't have enough. Yep.
What if he canceled his up B on accident, trying to make sure he check the endo and move around it?
Unfortunate for Trifecta, still hearing the crowd in favor of him, but Ethan taking a 2-0 lead, overcoming this demon dog. Ethan, I've heard Ethan has famously disliked playing against Duck Hunt.
Famously? Oh, I'm not aware of this.
I don't know how famously, but lost the last time I believe they played Ethan played a Duck Hunt, and as I've been saying the entire set, it feels like Duck Hunt is acutely made to fight Steve. But Ethan is showing that this is still Steve, and he is a better character than Duck Hunt.
Yeah, he's just piloting his tools very well here. I do wonder, and part of it too is that Ethan's been playing, I mean, he just played a very hot game 5 set, and Trifecta's been kind of cooling down, just kind of waiting. He's been waiting quite a while as far as I know. I mean, the last set he played was against Chico, and that was a bit ago, so.
That was Winners Finals, yeah, Rust versus Rust.
It was a long set.
It is currently looking like Trifecta is on the wrong end of a cooldown and gets out of that situation. Normally that's a lose-lose for everyone getting caught in that minecart, but able to make it back to the stage and only a 13% deficit.
It's poking the can at him, trying to get these bottom layers up the blocks that can run under him. It's just kind of funny watching bigger characters do that, because anyone can fit under a one-high block, but Duck Hunt actually fits under it. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, like, it doesn't look weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, break the game like Steve does. I don't know why I find it so satisfying to watch the can sit on a block that's it just looks like perfect.
Yeah, that really scratches the brain.
Yeah, and that's not scratch.
That F smash with the sword, that scratched Duck Hunt's brain.
Oh, dude, that's slicing it straight open. That's a little more than a scratch.
Yeah. Steve's like, I got you. Your brain's itchy. I got you, bro.
He's like, I'm good with dogs. Trust.
Give him a headache. Poor guy.
He's like, all right, Michael Vick, calm down. All right, throw into the can, not taking any stocks, but Trifecta trying to get a bounce just right from the can, but nothing doing. Retreats to the other side of the stage, both of them trying to get their tools set up. Trifecta kind of at a loss.
Wait, here's the Aquila game plan as we watch. So he minecarts, he anvils, he builds another wall of mines until he gets a minecart hit. And it's so effective and it's so simple, and it's really hard for me to like find a solution. Like, what do you do? Here he goes, he's mining. You're gonna break the wall, he's gonna minecart over an anvil. And it's like, okay, what are you gonna do, buddy? Here he goes.
He got the can on that like top block, and he just like turned around and looked at it like,
I'm not going over there.
He's like, hey. He's like looking at his, like, dog looking at his owner when the ball is out of reach. He's like, bro, can you do something about that?
You were begging for boiling water, bro. Dude, I don't think you're going to do much, though, with, like, Diet Snake C4, setting it up on that platform. Like, it stops you from kind of going over there, but you can't threaten under the platform unless it detonates. Like, I don't even know if the hitbox is that big.
Man, this is looking worse and worse. Ethan seems to have figured out how to combat this dog And it is the Aquila gameplay.
It is the Aquila gameplay. I mean, the best player in the world did it for a very long time.
No longer the best player in the world. Shout out to Dorothy, but still looking great.
Is it Dorothy now?
Yeah, Dorothy's
I am
in a
out
row.
of the loop.
Twos in a row, bro.
That's crazy. Did Hurt ever make it?
Touch less grass, bro.
Yeah, I know. My bad. Gotta be watching more Duck Hunt gameplay. I only get to see Trifecta every once in a while, and Ethan for that matter. It's nice to see two players that aren't from the home region traveling here.
Yeah, now no fools, and you're going to get met with that up smash. And now, how long can Trifecta hold on to this lead? Ethan now has very little materials, but at least he has a weapon. Great combo, only 22% by the way.
Duck Hunt needs block assistance to get real throw combos. It's so sad.
And it was still only 22%. Like, that was sad. That felt Sheik-esque. Okay, Gunman. Combo, man, that block.
Dude, you love watching that. You're like, ooh, it's on the block. The can looks shot. The block looks damaged.
That can stopped like on a dime on that block.
It's like, oh, it balances perfectly.
That thing was the physics of that did not make any sense.
And look, check Ethan's mats as well. I think all right, now they're filling up quickly, but for a long time, Trifecta just had him totally spent. He had nothing. Yeah, just back down to 1 block of iron. But Trifecta's kind of happy to just chill here, I think.
Right. I mean, throughout the set, it has been like, can you keep Steve from mining, building those blocks? And we saw Riptide doing that in the previous set to no avail. And now, currently, Trifecta has a good lead and maybe one can combo away, but this is one combo. We're seeing it. Here's the start. That's a huge back air from Ethan. Gets back to the stage. He jumps into a back air.
Dead.
You are not dead.
No.
At 57%, but now you are off stage. Anvil sends not into the stage, but no tech necessary. But still, Ethan is looming with this diamond in hand. Trifecta is managing. Can he manage to get one more hit? That block stopping the can. Ethan was right. Drive by into the dog. Brian Griffin, look out!
Dogs are also weak to cars, bro.
Family Guy proved that one right, and Ethan in 3-0 fashion.
I feel like I've been gaslit. I thought the clay pigeon was supposed to stop the minecart.
Well,
he threw it.